waves of superheated air rising from the tarmac. Adam squinted his eyes, shielded them. Too hot to see, it felt like. Jabril pushed him off the last step of the plane. He'd been at it the whole way, calling Adam pussy this, pussy that, especially since Adam wouldn't shut up about how the cops were going to get him now and going to throw him in jail, and how could he have done that, and how could Jabril have brought a motherfucking gun to New Pheasant Run? This wasn't supposed to be about killing. Not yet. Righteous killings. God's work. That would come later. Not two small-town cops just out doing their job. So what if they stopped Adam and Jabril almost exclusively because they were DWB, driving while black? You still didn't have to kill them. You just would have had to talk to that Dutch cop all the Somalis in town knew. But to Adam, this was all a joke anyway. He didn't expect to get this far. This far being Somalia. K-50 airport. On the ground, a dry-mouthed and constipated Adam tried to keep sand out of his eyes. What's next? Jabril pointed. That's him over there with the sign. That's him. Adam looked, made out a tall man in a military uniform, barely 30. No rank evident. He held a sign. 3 languages, Somali, Arabic, and English. All 3 words. Americans. Jabril pulled at Adam's shirt. Come on. Hey, what about our bags? Jabril said, what about your carry-on? Adam lifted the back sack. These aren't my clothes. Jabril pointed to the back of the plane. You mean those? More teenagers with guns, rifling through everybody's bags, scattering clothes all over the ground, keeping what they liked, discarding what they didn't. Jabril said, don't forget why we're here. It's not a vacation. Once in the city limits, their truck bounced and rattled past rubble and burned out buildings. How some of them were standing seemed physically impossible. Everything was broken. Nearly everyone they passed held guns. Some of the boys in the truck yelled at friends they knew. People were shooting blindly down alleys. Everyone else ignored them. They passed smaller children playing soccer in the streets, and even some of them had laid their rifles down for the game. They drove into a soccer stadium, out onto the pitch. Adam looked around. All male. A voice over a bullhorn said, come on, it's time to begin. The truck driver edged them on. Go. Adam said, what's all this about? The driver put his hands on their shoulders. Justice. The closer they walked to the center of the circle, the younger the men, most carrying stones as big as their hands. Adam's stomach sank. Someone handed both the newcomers their own stones. Adam rubbed the top of his with his thumb. Jagged. At the center of the circle, a clear area. Several feet back. Right there, the main attraction. A man, middle-aged, and a young girl, both buried to their waist. The girl was wearing a hijab, calmly praying. Another man went over and told her to stop it. The buried man was crying, begging. It was a demon that made me do it. Please, it was not my fault. Adam asked the truck driver, what did they do? The driver said, he raped her. Yeah, and she's getting killed for what? That's just the law.